Hi everyone, my name is Sal, and today we're going to talk about our group spatial pattern project, which is based on grid system points that moves different points together in order to create structural volumes and unique shapes. This project is not actually or mainly focuses on the function rather than it focuses on the form, the unique shapes, as well as the structure of the exterior of the building.
To develop his ideas, Saul went through various design development techniques. He began in two-dimensional modeling and then moved to three-dimensional modeling and computer rendering. Now I'll show you how and why he used those different design development techniques.
We chose different modules and tessellating them, repeating them to create our first pattern that considered our first parent. Different iterations of that same parent were made. At the end, we had many iterations to choose from to create physical and digital models. There were specific rules relating to geometry parametrics that we had to follow in order to create the two-dimensional patterns.
To present the ideas that were developed, Sal broke down the two-dimensional parent pattern they chose to show their compliance with the rules, as well as to clearly display the roots of their design. Steps A, B, and C show the cut lines that furthered their 2D exploration.
The first model that we experimented with, the second pattern, was by offsetting and repeating different modules in a more of a symmetrical approach. The video shows a three-dimensional representation of one of the modules that we created.
They chose to create a video because it shows the progression of their ideas from the two-dimensional to the three-dimensional, as well as shows the various iterations altogether.
We also created a module that based on the second pattern that can create many different iterations and digital explorations. It has also different geometries as well as unique shapes and qualities. Digital exploration was mainly by taking the pattern and the different iterations of the pattern and start extruding and offsetting lines to create different volumes and structures.
After experimenting with the digital process, it shows them new and unexpected results that they would not have otherwise discovered. And they have now moved on into the digital modeling realm. They explored many built shapes such as streets, furniture, buildings, and eventually creating a whole city.
The digital renderings helped to create all those options quickly and helped us to be able to experiment with many shapes and variations in short amount of time until we create one that we liked, that has all the characters and the qualities that we wanted from the second pattern, and it was an overall perfect for the site. When we tried to apply the program to the site, we received the site and it was located by the river, and we applied two patterns to the site, then began experimenting and extruding with three geometries and three digital patterns.
They used digital rendering to show various techniques used to extrude the shapes within the site. Digital modeling allowed them to create rendered images with materiality and human scale to help convey their newly developed concepts. The process of development from the two-dimensional design to the three-dimensional and all the ways in which the patterns were created and displayed were important to the creation of a functional pattern.
By going through so many phases and so many iterations, we were able to clarify so many ideas and understand the pattern, which was the ultimate goal. And by understanding the pattern, that means that we were able to use this pattern in different sites in the future, which is kind of the goal of our project.